Hey guys, Aldoriel here, and we got some news to talk about today. Recently, Blizzard just published a new little article outlining all the upcoming changes that they got in store for the new Battlegrounds season, which is coming on August 30th. All around really good shit. New minions. There's a new little quest systems. You get to complete these little objectives in the game. They give you a cool little payoff. They give you some nice power at the end. I don't know. Discover a minion of your current tavern tier. All your minions have +5 attack. Some fucking shit like that. It's great. It's all around amazing. And the game's just straight up pay to win now. It's all really good. Now you may be asking yourself, but Aldoriel, why is it pay to win now? What is it that's pay to win? Can I install a nice little fucking add-on onto my computer or phone where I just swipe my credit or debit card and then I can buy tier 6 minions at the start of the fucking game? Well, no, it's nothing as egregious as that. It's just that the usual 2 to 4 hero selection that you usually buy with gold at the beginning of every season or a little bit into the season if you're not hoarding gold like us true fucking degenerates, that option is now no longer available to you through earning the in-game gold and then buying those extra stats, emotes, and fucking hero selection at the start of every season. What you need to do now in order to expand that hero selection and give yourself more options for gameplay, gaining versatility, choice, and power in the game, what you need to do now is you need to pay Blizzard for the fucking premium reward track in their nice little fucking Battlegrounds season pass. So let's have a nice long form look at what Blizzard decided is great for the long-term health of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. So Battlegrounds Season 2, arriving August 30th. Great. I love it when something is announced and it's right there for me to play. It's awesome. Just like this. Wow, new Battlegrounds track. All these cool little fucking emotes and strike animations and, oh, what's this? The +2 there. Yeah, it's the 2 hero slots. So let's scroll down a little bit further. There's some new minions. Who gives a fuck? Well, okay, let's not go too far. They look interesting. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the nice stuff, okay? We're here to talk about the fact that now, is there anything I can use my gold for in Battlegrounds? No. I used to be able to get perks with gold. Why do I need to pay now? Well, little Billy, we want Battlegrounds to be played and loved for years to come. And that's why we need to take that money right out of your fucking wallet, because money can't buy you love. But it'll buy you some game development. And we need more money to continue to pump out all the good content, Billy. This change will allow us to continue to support and make content for the growing Battlegrounds community. Though the ability to choose from among 4 heroes at the beginning of a match is changing to a paid-only feature, all players can still play Battlegrounds for free, just not at the same level of competition that they used to. We're committed to maintaining hero and gameplay balance so that the choice from 4 heroes is more about optionality than power. Let me give you a quick fucking crash course. That will never, ever fucking happen. That is so fucking heretical to even say. You will never attain a level of game balance equivalent to that. It's impossible. Unless there are no heroes, or every hero is exactly the same. The versatility of having to choose from 4 options is infinitely more powerful. Okay, it's about 100% better than choosing from 2. I might be exaggerating a little bit. But in a game such as Hearthstone, where the minion pool is probably going to keep expanding and expanding, we're going to be getting more and more types, and if they want to make the game more interesting, let's get real, they need to add even more variability to it. You're never going to get the game into a state where choosing from 2 heroes is just as powerful as choosing from 4. It's only like a flavor thing. Like, what are you talking about? A hero isn't a fucking cosmetic feature. It's not just about what's out there in front of you, what you can see. Your hero actually has a hero power. You think you're going to balance that with fucking armor? You're never going to do that. Jandis Barov is always going to be, well, okay, maybe not always, but she's usually just a tiny bit better than fucking Patchwork, okay? Patchwork just has 60 health. Jandis Barov can cheat fucking minion battlegrounds or minion battle cries twice a goddamn round. You think she's the same power level? Having the goal of getting the champion or hero balance to that point is obviously a noble and good goal, but that should have been the goal from the start. Obviously, we want game balance to be good. But let's take an example, okay? You have a minion pool wherein you have, let's say 10, I don't even know how many minion types we have in Battlegrounds. Let's just say there's 10 minion types. There's 5 minion types that are constantly out of the game and 5 minion types that are kept in the game. Do you think you're ever going to get the game to a state where, with the added variability of the constant rotation of minion types in the pool, the choice of 2 heroes is going to be just as powerful as the choice of 4? Fuck no! Of course, certain heroes are just better for certain minion type combinations. Certain heroes might even be better at something like a Dark Moon game, like the game with the Dark Moon prizes. You're never going to get the game into a state where it's that balanced. Everybody fucking knows that. This is just a plain cash grab. I mean, this is like the cheapest fucking explanation I could think of. We're committed to gameplay balance? Yeah, like any company that wants to make money. But this ain't it, Chief. This ain't how you go about it. Additionally, as part of these changes, we're giving away more free Battlegrounds content than ever before. Advanced stats and base emotes are now available to all players. We've dissolved Hero Early Access to allow all players to play with new heroes on patch day, and there are several free rewards on the Battlegrounds track. Oh my god, that's so crazy. We get nice cosmetic and the access to free heroes. That should have been the case in the first place anyway. And I'm sorry, but just because you made emotes and advanced stats available to players without having to pay, like, whatever the gold amount was, 1,000, isn't an excuse to now make the game pay to win. And that's clearly what it is. It's pay to win. Not to mention the fact that they're obfuscating the pay to win behind a marketing tactic that is used by every single nefarious studio out there. They introduced a mediation fucking premium currency. So now, instead of the game telling you outright, hey, Baroness Vosh bundle or fucking Battleground Strike Anima Crypt is €5, it's going to tell you it's 700 fucking runestones. God damn. This is a bad choice for the game. I have said some heated things, and that's because I care about this game. I like auto battlers, and I want Hearthstone to be a good one. I want Hearthstone Battlegrounds to be a great auto battler because I love playing it with my friends. I love playing it alone. I think the competitive aspect of it is incredible, and I think it's just an all-around pretty fun little game to play. It's got incredible replayability, and I don't want it to end up being a Diablo Immortal shit-stained pay-to-win game. Now, obviously, it's never going to get to the point of Diablo Immortal, but nonetheless, we're beginning the journey. We're beginning the fucking journey. So here is the issue with introducing this. This is clearly what Blizzard is thinking. We have grown. Now, Blizzard doesn't, they don't release their earnings from specific games anymore, so we can't really tell how much money Hearthstone is making. We can't really tell if Battlegrounds is net losing money versus the development cost of the game, which I actually doubt that it is. I see a good amount of people with the cosmetics in every single game that I play. So I would be fairly doubtful of the fact that the game isn't making money. The clear objective is, we want more money. Give us more. And what's the best way to do that? Well, if you're in any way serious about Hearthstone, you need the 4-hero option to play the fucking game. So what do? Well, we hide that behind a fucking paywall. That's obviously what we're gonna do. So here's the reason why putting this stuff behind a paywall and introducing pay-to-win aspects into the game is not a good idea. Right at this moment, in this state of Battlegrounds, skill is the primary thing deciding whether you win. At least in the mind of the winner. You think to yourself, I won because I'm fucking great at this game. I beat all those other guys because I fucking shit on them because I'm amazing. And I watch Rick and Morty and my IQ is so much higher than these fucking losers. These filthy 2nd through to 8th place mongrels. And when you lose, it's because the fucker in 1st place high rolled like crazy. Obviously, right? But if you're beginning to introduce these pay-to-win aspects, suddenly people are starting to think, okay, well, I lost. because those other guys definitely had the fucking four hero selection and I only have the 2. Or maybe it diminishes your win because you're starting to think, well, maybe I had a pay to win advantage prior to even going into the game because I had a wider selection than my enemy. As well as this, it will ruin the population of the game. The smaller a population of the game, the worse the esports aspect. And this game ultimately is driven through esports. Ultimately, people want to rise in the rankings. For fuck's sake, there's not even a casual mode in Battlegrounds. You can only play ranked. You can only rank up. That idea of getting better, that idea of constantly ranking up and proving that you're better than other people is pretty much the primary driver of the game. Sure, some people play it for fun. Of course, we all want to have fun in the game. But guess what? This is going to kill the fun as well. This is literally a lose-lose situation. For the long-term health of the game, this is the worst thing you could possibly do. If this is going to result in a reduction in the population of the game, it is going to hurt the entire ecosystem of the game. There are less players playing the game. Queue times are longer. Queue times are longer. People get bored. People don't want to stay in queue. People don't want to play. There might not the ladder ranking might not be as good. You might not be able to get into a game with people of the same skill level as you. It might not you might not have a good experience because suddenly, due to the lower pool of people playing the game, you're either waiting for a longer time in queue or the game is matching you with people between which there is a massive skill disparity. So some players are just automatically better than you at the game. The ecosystem is going to get fucked because the less people there are in the game, and a game that is primarily driven by this sort of competitive feeling of wanting to get better, the less people are going to want to play the game because people don't want to invest their time in a game that they know is dying. If people see dwindling numbers in the Hearthstone population, or people hear all this negative press about the game, about how it's pay to win, they're never going to start playing in the first place. You're going to attract much less people. The fact that a game is pay to win is like one of the first things people look up about a game, at least the people that are in any way serious about it. So if you want to capture the truly hardcore players and you want to make money off of them, the way to do that isn't to kill the game. You're ruining the prospects of these hardcore players because the people that are going to pay for your game the most are probably the people that play the most. Now, I'm not the statistician of the Hearthstone team. I don't know this because, well, they just don't publish any of the numbers, right? But let's just take a little example. Let's take a game that we all know isn't pay to win and makes its money purely off of cosmetics, and let's look at the income. League of Legends. In 2017, the game had a revenue of $2.1 billion US dollars. Lower yet in 2018, 1.4 billion. Blah blah blah. The number rose again to 1.75 billion in 2020. 1.75 billion US dollars in 2020 from cosmetics only optional purchases. So don't try to tell me that you need this to monetize the game. You do not. You know what's a good way to monetize the game? Here it is. Actually, hold on. Let me show you something fun, okay? TFT Galaxies. This is a fun way to make the game better. Make every single experience more diverse. Shake up the meta. Every single game isn't the same. The variability of minion types isn't enough. This is how you make the game better. You give every single player a free reroll every round. You give every single game a 10% chance to start, wherein every single hero, everyone votes at the start of the game, and then they all start with the same hero, and they just play the match like that. Make a game wherein there's a 10% chance that the game starts at Tavern Tier 6. Make a game, 10% chance where the game starts at Tavern Tier 2, and there are no Tavern Tier 1 minions. This kind of shit would be amazing. Add augments, hex core augments that they have in TFT. Passives that make the game more interesting. Like, for example, all your minions attack the leftmost minion on the enemy team. That'd be so. Some of them might be stupid, but it'd be incredibly fun. For example, the third minion in your lineup from the left now has poisonous. Some stuff like this. A nice little visual flair to depict it. You know, these are the things to make the game better, to make players excited about it. Not putting fucking hero selection behind the paywall. Why don't you just introduce a normal Battlegrounds battle pass? That'll definitely net you more fucking income. I mean, obviously these single purchases, you know what, even introduce the fucking premium currency. I don't care. Obfuscate the fact that this shit costs $9.99. Of course I'm not going to spend €10 for a fucking Baroness Vosh hero in Hearthstone. I'm not going to spend €5 for Anima Crypt Strike. But I might spend 450 runestones. You never know. So introduce the runestones at least, but not at the expense of the game being a piece of shit. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is, don't instantly turn to the pay-to-win option, but rather try to make the game more replayable via these certain ideas like the galaxies, trying to make every single game different, and trying to make the consumer more likely to willingly spend their money on cosmetics simply because they enjoy more time in the game. Along with this, you can introduce a cosmetic battle pass that is going to be a bundle piece for players that are interested in Hearthstone Battlegrounds, because obviously these little hero bundles, they're going to be much less interesting to the player, because we all know everybody loves a battle pass. You want to feel like you earned the stuff that you're using. You want to feel like there's a certain prestige to having a certain skin for a hero. Oh my god, that hero, you got that skin for having the level 100 in the battle pass in the season fucking 1.2. And you also instantly feel more rewarded for playing the game because you're ranking up your battle pass, you're getting more stuff, so you feel like there's even more of a point to playing the game on top of your own enjoyment. But this enjoyment is going to be killed for a lot of people because of the pay-to-win features inherent in the battle pass. So you're taking something like a battle pass that's probably going to be a financial win, but you're diluting it by introducing this other thing into it that's going to obfuscate your statistics gathering, because you're still not getting enough information on how effective a battle pass is going to be at gauging consumer interest, because it's not purely cosmetic. So it's pointless. Now, we get to the real nitty-gritty here. How do you, the player, save Hearthstone? What can you do? Well, it's really quite simple, because you're the consumer. So you have the final say, because they're trying to cater the game to you. So how do you get them to stop doing this? Just don't buy the battle pass. If they don't make money off of it, they won't make that same mistake again. They're probably not going to try to put the hero selection in there again. Better yet, if they release this, actually just stop playing the game. Go play TFT. Go play something else. Play a different auto battler. Maybe play normal Hearthstone. Don't actually play Battlegrounds. If they see the numbers decreasing after such a massive change, then they might just back that ass up a little bit. They might go back and revert the changes. Blizzard, please don't launch this in the first place. Now, obviously, their statistical, the way they're going to gather data on this is going to be a little bit skewed, because this is launching with a massive fucking update anyway. So there's going to be an influx of people coming in because there's a new patch, a whole meta shift. But the point is, don't buy the battle pass or stop playing the game, and that's the only way we can stop them, because they're a company. They're probably one of the greediest, if not the greediest, gaming company out there in the world right now. So what are they going to do? They're going to try to fucking make money off of you. Of course they are. So this is a public message to all Hearthstone players. Share this video. Don't share the video. Whatever. But share the news. Tell people not to buy the fucking battle pass. And if they launch this, maybe just stop playing the game. Because if they see lower engagement with Battlegrounds at the time of a pivotal change, in a time where there should be an influx of players because there's a new patch, new stuff, exciting shit, new battle pass, whatever, then they're going to think, well, fuck, what's wrong? It's probably the fact that we're introducing pay-to-win features into the game, and people aren't engaging with them. They're not buying the battle pass, and they're stopping playing the game. And that's exactly what we want. We want to send a message. And this is the way we do it. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.